Hi guys and welcome back to part 3 of our platformer engine tutorial. So this time we are going to add sounds and swimmings, so let's get in. First of all, we have a bug to fix, and if you watched the last video, there was some problem in text as platforms. So to fix this, you have to go to this script, this custom block, and then go to this part of it and add if catching ground or if catching text to this as well, because we are missing it. Now let's move on to a level that has text. Like these levels don't have text that we can actually jump on. Let's try it here. So look, we can't go there because there is text here. The text is a platform like this. So have fun experimenting with new levels that can include text aspects. So now we move on here. So over here, when we add swimming, there's something we'll have to do. So for that, we'll have to add this. So when we're swimming, we don't want to press the down arrow key and duck. So we get it later when we program swimming. But for now, you just have to know that when it's touching the color of the water, it shouldn't change its costume to the duck costume because there are whole other swimming mechanics. So wait a minute. So this is the first one, and this is the second one. So this is color 61, saturation 70, and brightness 100. And this is 60 color, 70 saturation, and 87 brightness. So right now I'm using scratch add-ons, so I can do it with hex codes. But if you aren't, then you can use any other thing. Like I've told you the colors. Now let's move on to program the actual swimming. So we go, let's duplicate this script and remove this from here. Then we'll add an if then else block, and as I told you before, the size of our character will be 125, so we'll set it over here. Now, again, this is the water, so we will be sensing the color of the water. So, color 54, saturation 67, and brightness 100 is the first color. And the second one is color 54, saturation 61, and brightness 100. So we will do the same thing we always used to do for the key presses, if then and then, or an and, because there will be three, since there will be arrow key players, and there will be mobile players, and there will be WSD players. So let's do it for left first. The left arrow pressed or key A pressed, and then A, or mouse down and mouse X is actually less. Yes, less than 0. So we will change the X velocity by negative 1.3. So let's do it for the right one. Or key D, or greater than this time. and this time will be positive 1.3. Remember, right and up, positive, down and left, negative. Now for the up one, down. This time this will be y velocity because we're looking at up and down like the y position or to S or mouse down and mouse Y is less than 0. Now let's duplicate it for the up one. Here are our four scripts, and now to actually set it. Now add these two blocks, set x velocity to and set y velocity to. So we will set x velocity into 0.81, y velocity to y velocity into negative into 0.81. Then we will change y velocity by y velocity upon 14.9 plus 0.1. So the first sound I've got is this Roblox dead sound. Oof, it says, and let's get into the code and we'll implement it when our character dies. If you want all the assets, you can go to my boss fights game. There, all the sounds are there. Then, so the next thing we have to do is put in another when I receive green flag block, and then I will put in a forever block, and then if 2 is equals to costume number, then set x velocity to 0, and then put in a wait until block, wait until, and then a not 2 is equals to costume number, and 2 is actually our ducking costume, this one. And now let's add some more sounds. The first sound is ring sound effect, and this will signify the level changing. So when I receive green flag, forever, if 220 is less than X position, then play sound, ring sound effect until then. This is the first one, and now for the second one. So the second one is Mario jump one, and this will be the trampoline sound. So let's add it to. When I receive green flag forever, if touching bouncy, which is a trampoline, it's really bouncy, so I kept it bouncy. And for another one, where was our death one? Yes, this. Yes, this. I have to drag it down. So for the death one, we'll also use the Roblox sound effect. Let's duplicate this and do the Roblox one. And this is it for part 3. We accomplished sounds, we accomplished swimming. Okay, so here's a glitch. Why is my character not moving down? I almost did the outro, then I realized this. I think it's not blocked here. Or maybe here. Now let's try it again. Yep, it's working now. So yeah, that's it for part 3. There we did sound, we did swimming. Let's test the swimming part right now. Here we are on the swimming and trampoline level. Oh, what a nice sound. Um, let's go sing. Look, we aren't sinking if we hold up the ability. But look, we died because we were too low and we hit this spike, which there's a problem in the layers right now, so it's not showing. But here we are. Yay, we have accomplished a lot in this. And if you want part 4 of this series, then make sure to like and subscribe and comment. And do you want me to implement the boss fights? I think I will bring the boss fights, etc. in later on, but for next time, I think we'll bring a timer and that's and all these additional features. Until next time, goodbye.